Skip Jeffries here, coming from Friday night, I guess, in the backyard, looking at for some more projects here. Looking at our little garden archways we got here. We installed some solar light. Looking at them here, we've got quite a few that are out. I'm suspecting that if the bulbs aren't burnt out, I'm guessing it's probably some kind of issue with corrosion between the connect. I think that's going to be a project we were thinking about hitting tomorrow. I was able to go through the garage, and well, here's the second arch here. But yeah, as you can see, it's common on here too. So I was able to find some dielectric grease. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can clean up the connections on all these bulbs here tomorrow. And we may start it tonight, but who knows? We'll see if that's a problem, and then go from there. I mean, if we got to order new bulbs, we got to order new bulbs. I think that might be a quick, easy, fast, cheap fix for us. So stay tuned. Skip Jeffries here in the backyard again. It's probably enjoying the nice day is what it is. Figured we've got a couple projects that we're gonna wait till spring, but since the weather's so nice, I mean, when can you say it's the end of December and it's like 78, almost 80 degrees out here? But for my intro last night, we kind of did a quick video on these lights here, and I noticed that over half of these things are not working. And instead of buying a whole new strand, I mean, these aren't that expensive, but looking at these things, looks like there's a lot of surface rust on the end of this thing. I figured we could clean up the bulbs and then probably just run a quick clean inside the connector where it hits in there. I've got the Dremel here. I'm gonna try. I've got a steel tone small tip on this thing. We'll see if that hopefully doesn't tear it up too bad. If not, I've got a Teflon one. I may switch in there, but we'll give her a go and see if that'll clean it up a little bit. Just simple cleaning up the tips. Probably work easier if I had a bench. And corrosion kind of leaks into this thing over time. I mean, there's outdoor lights. I've been through snow, a couple seasons out here. So I figured we'd do a quick hit on this. Shut this off here. Let me get a bowl so I can set these lights in. But yeah, we'll probably just take out the bulbs, hit the bulbs later. Kind of do our thing. Yeah, a lot of these got some corrosion in them. And they do sell replacement bulbs. I've yet to find them on Amazon, or you can just order the bulbs separate. And I really don't want to buy a whole new strand of lights and go through the rigmarole of setting it all up. A lot of these things have got corrosion on them. But I've got 2 sets of these arches that we put up for the garden here, and it's kind of nice at night in the summertime when you're outside to have a little bit of light in the backyard. It gets so dark here. We do have street lights, but there's not a whole lot of street lights near the house here, so this little bit of light is kind of cool. But yeah, I guess also in concurrence with cleaning everything up, I've got this, they call it bulb grease, and this one here I just happen to have in my toolbox. I don't remember ever buying it. I got it somewhere, maybe a boating project or something, but anyways, we're gonna apply a little dab of that to kind of help with the corrosion on these things. But yeah, I believe you can get this via Amazon. Walmart may sell it. A lot of your hardware stores probably sell it. Let's get the rest of these bulbs out of here. But yeah, these are just simple solar lights. I think 29 bucks, less than 29 bucks for the set. Well, there's 2 strands to a kit to connect up to a center module there that collects the sun, makes the electricity on it. I think I may have all these bulbs out. We'll lightly hit all these interiors with the bristle brush here and the Dremel. Clean them up a little bit. And kind of go in order so we know where we're going here. So just a quick cleanup is all we're doing. Quick touch on there, you can actually see it kind of brighten it up. I don't know if I can get a close-up picture of it, but let's see if we can get that on camera here, how it looks before and after. I mean, it cleans it up pretty good, surprisingly. Now we'll probably change the head up on this thing and get something to maybe hit the bristles a little bit better. I'll quickly change up our heads real quick. This one here is just a kind of a copper headed bristle thing, or bristle attachment. Jesus, there went the chicken. It's a little windy today. So that thing's taking a beating. You do what you can with the way it is. I mean, it's never really nice in Oklahoma here. It's always one extreme or the other. All right, we'll see if we can knock out some of the surface rust here. See if we can get this secondary camera to work a little bit better on this. And you can see there, it kind of cleaned it up pretty good. Wow. Change out this bristle. See if I've got, maybe we'll try the nylon one. Sometimes these kits, price is right, but sometimes the durability of these tools kind of suck. I'll try this nylon bristle one, see if that'll help here, or at least do some of the job. We're almost done anyways, but alright, we'll go ahead and get this a go here. Got some rubber gloves I want to put on. A little bit of research I did do on the, I guess the grease itself. You don't want to get this in your eyes or on your skin, so now all we're going to do is just a little dab and then screw it into place and kind of reverse order here. And then hopefully tonight we'll see if this little bit of difference kind of helped, and just a little dollop. That's probably way too much there, but a little bit of grease contact I think will be good. And I guess they use this grease quite a bit in, I guess, marine applications. I guess would be for, I would see for like trailer lights on boats, maybe even some of the lights that they got on the boats themselves, just because it is in a wet environment. And you don't want to smoke your bulbs down, but you don't want to lose connection either. So hopefully this does work. If not, I guess we'll try to find replacement bulbs, or it might even be cheaper, probably just to get a whole new set of lights on this thing. But yeah, as far as cost-wise, glue I had on hand, so really this is kind of a freebie side project here to see if it works. And I guess too, another safety note, make sure you have your safety glasses on. Had quite a bit of particulate kind of hit me in the eyes, and then also probably for your hands I'd probably have some good cut resistant work gloves just to kind of protect on the hands in case, especially if you're using like a steel or copper mesh wheel, because you could slip and hit your hand. And no one wants to go to the hospital for something stupid. So I probably should have started a timer, see how long this project would take. I was kind of figuring it'd be a 30-minute project at most, maybe 45 minutes with both sides. And these bulbs too, I mean, they didn't come out the cleanest, but I think the connection should be there because there was a lot of corrosion on a lot of these bulbs. And we got our last bulb here. Like I said, hopefully tonight will be the telltale. I guess I could see if I can turn them on, but it's kind of hard to see these bulbs during the day. I'll probably bring the camera out later tonight after dusk or after the sun sets. But anyways, we're gonna hit the other one. I'll probably do that off camera because this ain't really exciting work. It's just me kind of futzing around the house on a Saturday, just having something to do and just taking the camera along with it. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Alrighty, dusk has finally come. Moment of truth here. We'll see how we did on these lights. As you can see here, I think we've got what? Looks like 2 bulbs burnt out on this strand here, so cleaning up those connections definitely work. This side here, I think we are down to 1 up on top. Yeah, not too bad. Well, 2. So about 2 and 2. We went from having over half on each gazebo thing being out to maybe a total of 4. So cleaning up those connections does help. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching.